Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another video with Burberry. I'm such a fan of their brand, and today we're doing kind of a 60s vibe cat eye look. So for the eyes, we're using 3 different products. We've got the full brow product, which is a waterproof, water-based liner on one end, and then on the other hand is a powder wax shadow that you can use to fill in whatever you need. And then we've also got a cat eye liner. There's jet black and chestnut brown. And then the cat eye mascara, of course, to give a very lashy look. And then I finished with kind of a peachy pink blush. So it's actually a lip and cheek tint, which I really like. It's perfect for summer. So I've actually never used a water-based liner before for my brows, and I really liked the natural effect that it gave on my brows. It makes it really easy to fill it in because it's so thin and light. You can do hair-like strokes really easily, which is really nice because I really don't like the super sculpted kind of Instagram brow on myself, at least. So let's get started. To start, I used the Fresh Glow Golden Radiance Fluid Base. So that's number 2, and I mixed that with my moisturizer. And then I'm also wearing the Bright Glow Compact in number 20, Ochre. Before I do concealer or anything, I'm gonna do my eyes first. I'm gonna start with this Phase Contour Stick. This is in medium number 1, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyes to do a little bit of definition. It's really subtle, which is nice. And then just rub it in with your fingers. May as well slap some of this on. So I'm going to use the Burberry Cat Eyeliner, and it's a 2-in-1 product. It's long-lasting liner and a shaping shadow, which is really nice. As you can see, I always like to do a little bit of shaping before I do a liner. I really like that the brush is like a calligraphy brush. You have a lot of control over your line, and I prefer like the brush tips like this to the chunkier felt ones. And on the other end is this powder. I'm actually going to use that first. So I'm going to go in with the liner, and I'm just going to draw a cat eye. It's really rainy out today, so it's super humid. It's so annoying. My hair is just all over the place. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw the flick and then join up the rest of the line with it. Because this tip is so fine, it's really easy to use. So you can go really subtle, or you can build it up for like a more bold look. Like that. Now I've had some practice, but this pen makes it really easy. So draw your guideline. Just make sure that they're about the same angle and also width. So you can always take a Q-tip and get in there. There we go. And then I'm gonna do a little bit with the shadow just on the bottom, in the outer corner. And then with this cat eyeliner in the brown color, I'm just gonna do little kind of eyelash strokes on the outer corner. Hopefully you can see that. And the brown is just a bit softer, but because the liner is so fine, it doesn't look like you've like completely drawn on eyelashes. So just do that in like the outer third. There we go. Now I'm going to use some mascara. This is the Cat Lashes mascara. So the brush is kind of like an hourglass shape. It's meant to like separate every single lash for extra definition. You really get that fanned out lash look, which is really pretty with a cat eye. It's nice that you can use the tip for definition. I love a lashy look with cat eye. So before I do the bottom, I'm just going to use a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use my Cashmere concealer in Honey number 4. Tap it in with your ring finger. And make sure you don't smudge the liner on the bottom third. Okay, now I'm going to do mascara on the bottom lashes. Really concentrating on the outer third. And because it's an elastomer made brush, you never get too much mascara on the tip, which I always find really makes my bottom lashes look clumpy. So I'm going to do my brows and then I'll go in and do one more coat of mascara. I'm using the Full Brow Brow Builder. This is in number 2 Sepia. It's a water-based liner, so it's actually not even a pencil. And if you need on the other end, there's a powder wax shadow that you can bulk your brows up with a little bit more. So I'm literally just going to draw in hairs. And I'm going to bulk my brow up at the end. And super long lasting, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about if you wipe your face or it starts raining or something, your brows won't come off. I'm actually going to use a little bit of powder to do that, just so that it looks a little bit fuller. Okay, brows are looking very full. I really like that this is kind of an Audrey Hepburn full brow, you know, elongated eye look. And to brighten the eyes, I'm going to use the Fresh Glow highlighting pen, and it's just a little stick, and I'm going to use it just in the corner of my eyes. I've been sick the past few days, so I'm looking a little tired. Let's do some highlighter. This is the Fresh Glow highlighter in Rose Gold. I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, top of my lip, under my brow bone. And then I'm going to use this Lip and Cheek Bloom in Orange Blossom. This color is so pretty. And I'm going to put that on my cheeks and on my lips. Goes with the kind of pinky nude 60s vibe. Sometimes I'll do another little layer of concealer right here. I tend to have pigmentation there. Just like right there. Just tap that on. You guys see the liner? And I really like this little eyelash thing that I did on the side. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. So today I'm actually using a different camera. This is my Sony camera and it has a flip up screen so I can see myself as I'm talking and I know what everything looks like and I make sure that everything is in focus. I love my other camera, but the only thing is that I kind of have to like run back and forth every time I shoot something to make sure that everything is in focus and looks really good. So let me know what you guys think of this, which camera you prefer, if you even notice a difference. There's a little bit less bouquet in the background. I don't know if that's something that matters to you guys, so please let me know in the comments.